Hello there and welcome to another TechRadar Talks. I'm Kane Fulton, Computing Editor at TechRadar, and I'm joined by TechRadar's Associate Editor, Hugh Langley. And today we're going to be talking about Microsoft's voice-activated personal assistant Cortana, which is coming to iOS and Android later in the year. Are you excited about it, Hugh?
Well, excited's not the word. I think it makes sense for Microsoft. So just to start, I mean, so Cortana's coming to iOS and Android, but for the most part, it's fully formed, right? So it's going to have a few features are going to be missing. I think you're not going to be able to launch apps within it, a couple of other things, but you know, things like organization, flight tracking, that sort of stuff. Most of the things are going to be in it, which is great. To me, it makes perfect sense for Microsoft to do this right now. Okay, we have Windows 10 on the horizon. Microsoft knows that a lot of people are going to be using Windows 10 in the near future. Not a lot of people are going to have Windows phones. It knows that, and a lot of people think this is Microsoft saying, we accept that Windows phone's dead. It's not really, but it's a clever strategy. It makes perfect sense because, like I said, a lot of people are going to have Windows 10 on the desktop of their laptop, but for their phone, they're going to be using iOS and Android. So it's Microsoft making that bridge between Windows 10 and other devices. It's all about this open device strategy that Microsoft has right now, and I think that's really good. I think it shows a change in thinking of Microsoft that we've seen over the last couple of years, and I think it's really important. So, I'm not excited, but I think this makes perfect sense, and I'm glad to see Microsoft making a move like this, which for me makes more sense for them as a company.
Absolutely, yeah. It's not a big surprise when you look at the kind of Office apps that have appeared on all different devices in the past few years, but with Cortana it's not going to quite have the feature parity with what it will have on Windows Phone. Like you say, you won't be able to change settings and do a few other things on it, but I think in terms of getting it on devices, it's going to arrive on Windows 10 as part of this Phone Companion app where you'll be able to download your Office and your Skype and your Outlook and all of them things. And I think a lot of people are going to see Cortana there and think, why not, I'm going to give it a shot. Especially people like myself. I mean, I've got a Galaxy Note 3, never had a personal assistant, never really got into Google Now, never had an iPhone, well, not for a while, so I've not been on Siri. So this is quite attractive for me. I mean, Cortana, for anyone who's played the Halo games, is quite an attractive character in a number of ways, where Siri's a little bit corporate, a bit boring, a bit, I'm all in my planner.
Yeah, there's more of a kind of fun element to Cortana, and also a lot of people who maybe aren't too happy with Siri's or Google Now sort of privacy policy, they might see Cortana as a better alternative in that respect. But yeah, I think a lot of people will definitely give it a go. And like I said, from my experience with using Cortana, I think it's quite good. I think a lot of the responses I get from Cortana are more detailed and better than I get from Siri. So I'll definitely be giving it a go, and I think a lot of people will definitely at least give it a try. So that's what we think of Cortana coming to iOS and Android. Let us know what you think, whether you'll be using it, whether you like Cortana, whether you prefer it to Siri or Google Now, or just indeed what your favourite virtual assistant is at the moment. Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you again soon.